Good morning, all of you. We hope for your happy and prosperous life. We would love to provide you the best quality education about tarot cards. As a researcher, I've been trying to open many secrets of tarot cards from last many years. When I was studying history, I found that tarot originated in India. I am not interested in providing evidence because that can be misused by anyone. But with the reference of Panchatantra and Shiv Puran, I found some very strong, irrefutable proofs, which are not avoidable. Many countries claim much about the birth of tarot cards, but they don't have any strong evidence. It is a fact that we were a late entrant as far as the printing technology goes, and that the European countries stole a march on us. They were quick in adopting new techniques, and they printed many documents before we could adapt to the new form of printing. This is not the only reason for my claim, so it shouldn't be taken as an evidence. Consider this as part of many facts, which I always share with my students and followers. As per European readers, in the early ages, somewhere towards mid-15th century, people in Italy and France used the tarot deck as playing cards. Italians called it tarocchini and French called it tarot. It has been accepted in both these countries that it was just a game. And also, no one is able to give a definitive proof as to when and who started predictions from these cards. As per Egyptian mythology, tarot got mystical powers in Egypt. If you question the veracity of that claim, even they don't have the correct answers. In India, we have number of systems which are always helpful in future predictions, and it has been proven many times. For example, Vedic astrology, Nadi astrology, Ramal astrology, Vastu Shastra, Krishnamurti Paddhati, Tadipatra, Bhrigu Sanhita, to name a few. Samudrik Shastra and palmistry are excellent examples of this series. We know how to read nature and nature's symbol even with handwriting patterns, and tarot is a collection of different symbols. Now let's talk about basic features of tarot cards. A single deck of tarot cards carries 4 suits. You can call them 4 series as well. Each of these suits has a pip card numbering from ace to king, for a total of 14 cards. In addition, the tarot is distinguished by 22 cards, major arcana. Total cards are 78, and every picture in the deck tells us about everything in our life. As a tarot card reader, I advise my students to always follow the cards. As a human, you can be wrong, but your cards will not be. I really feel bad for the people who say or believe that tarot cards need to be charged regularly, and that if you don't, they will lose their powers. I request all of you to stay away from false guidance, and in turn not to end up misguiding others. To my students, I urge you all to stop listening to this useless disinformation. Just follow the words of your own heart and mind. The tarot deck has its own energy, whether you charge it or not. You should just keep it safely and at a holy place or near a place of your worship, because the work you are doing touches divinity and thus needs respect and regards. All these 78 cards in the deck have many secret symbols which are related with some particular energy. If you are a good student of astrology, then you will learn how tarot tells you about the planets and how we are affected from the planet's routine walk. Many decks are available in the market these days, but very few are really good for predictions. In 2010, when I was taking my class in Mumbai, a student came to me and asked, "Madam, how should I choose my deck? Because someone told me that go to the market and just observe the energy of the decks. The one which attracts you is your deck." I smiled and replied, My dear friend, your deck and destiny has been already chosen for you. That is why you are here. If you will play energy games here, then your education will be far away. I advise all of you, please don't do this to yourself. We don't have many options. Very few decks are good for studies, so don't follow anyone blindly. Out here, I am providing some brief and very useful information about the tarot cards, with this hope that this will be helpful for you, and in turn, you will help the others. Well, this is the brief about today's lesson. Hope you enjoyed and our contents will be useful for you all. Take care and stay in touch for more lessons.